Cool.
And we are live. Oh, hello. We are Pepperroot Gaming. I'm Dirg.
And I'm Dragoon.
Thanks for watching. We're starting out a new series, a hot potato type thing, where each week we're going to trade off control of the fortress. And I'm up first in the seat, and Dragoon will be next week on Friday. We were thinking we would do a volcano start. Still,
The
still what
wisest
you
of
want?
all embark locations.
Yeah. All right. Well, oh, don't need that. We already found one. Where's the
I cannot
embark
get over
button?
how much
Oh,
I
there it is.
love the new map screen.
It is pretty nice. Even just looking at it, not just for the informational that's now very present.
I'm excited for when you can export the Legends maps and all that kind of stuff again. That's going to be really
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Backgrounds incoming.
Oh, for your computers. Got
Right.
it. I thought I was having trouble again.
No,
Uh,
sorry.
so this is our volcano here. If you guys can see the cursor, I forget if Twitch does that.
Yep, we see it.
And then we've
Slice,
got
slice.
the cliffs on this way. But there's a heavy aquifer right here, which we want to avoid. So we've got to go in like this, I think. Right? Clay. Yeah, nothing that way. Nothing that way. So yeah, as long as we get it right here, we can avoid that aquifer. And we'll have flux, iron, some soil, some clay, all the lava we want from the beginning. Goblins just a day away.
At least the elves and humans aren't hostile.
Yet there's a lot of trees to chop down. Start off with profile 1, see what we need to change.
Oh, just
Other
some bags.
bags. It's easy enough. Okay. So we need to back to bags. Leather, because they're the cheapest. It's 3 bags, right? I think that's what it was. Yeah, we got 5 there. Okay. We got lots of drink, 2 picks, decent amount of ammo, 2 axes, 2 crossbows, an iron anvil to start off, tons of seeds, and basic stuff.
You're taking wood? Wow.
That was in my profile from the last fort that I did, which had no trees on it.
Got it. I think this one was heavily forested, but
yeah,
that's
we
not
can
really a
drop
lot
that.
of points anyway.
We'll drop that, and want to try birds?
Sure. You got a favorite fowl?
Not really. I know turkeys used to be the best producers. I don't know if that's changed or not with the update to the Steam version.
I believe they're still pretty good producers. I think the only one that's better is like the cave crocodiles. I think they have huge clutches of eggs, but I don't think you can start with those. I think we can make them a deal. Turkeys, if you don't produce, you won't be around much past Thanksgiving.
I haven't had too much luck with birds yet. At least birds that will fertilize the eggs. I've had birds that actually lay the eggs, but I've waited a couple years and they never got fertilized.
I think, yeah, I did get it working back in 47. I have faith. We'll figure it out.
I'm going to hit random 5 times, and then that's our fort, right?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whipped mines.
Okay.
All right.
Boom,
I like cool
rockets.
Group name? Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Palace of Weaknesses. Well, Dragoon, what would you say your weaknesses are?
I don't know how to say no to sour candy.
Ah, yes. I would say mine is remembering to put my headset on, so bear with me just a second.
That one hits close to home. Thank you for being strong enough to share that.
You're welcome. I feel like we're family now. Okay. All better. Now you won't get any echoes, hopefully.
Pause for a quick second. What does your streaming window look like?
It looks like what my Dwarf Fortress window looks like. On OBS.
Yeah.
It could be because I had to tab out, which means that Dwarf Fortress minimized.
Yep.
So it's just catching
refreshed, up. And there we go. Yep, it's catching up.
Okay. Good. What kind of shape is like a whipped mine?
I don't know, like a baguette.
Cloud.
There we go. That's yeah.
How do you spell baguette?
Hey, Callus Nicholas.
Hey.
I believe it's BAGETTE.
Yeah, they don't have that or bread.
Wild. They have bread somewhere in the game, but maybe not as a
not as an object.
Right.
Oh well.
How about a yak? A yak on a cloud?
A yak on a cloud. That would be a weakness for sure. All right. Got 0 points, so we're good there. Going with 2 hunters, a miner, 2 farmers that are just jacks of all trade, basically. 1 woodcutter, and 1 broker / manager, all that good stuff. Save that just in case. And here we go.
And this is where if you had Sound Sense installed, you'd be listening to a whole bunch of raucous noises as your fort spins up.
Forgot about that. Dwarven Outpost, you have arrived. After a journey from the mountains, homes, into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Zavazdomas. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance. Whether by bolt, plow, or hook, provide for your dwarves. They're expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you. But it is spring now. Enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the tiger men get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place. Bumrakavuz Whipped Mines. Strike the earth.
Excellent.
Do control. Okay, let's survey our area a bit. So this is obviously the volcano.
How can you tell?
I think it's this orange stuff. Oh, good, we've got some water. I was a little concerned about that. A bit, at least. It's not as flat as I thought it would be based on the map.
Yeah, I have to dig out some plains.
Yeah. We do have a nice big flat area up here, though.
Yeah, a couple lakes, or little ponds anyway. Things get dire, we can try and turn those into little cisterns somewhere.
Yeah. Why does this volcano go up? It gets real steep right there.
Yeah, it's
straight up.
One could say a sheer wall.
Yeah. My. Well, I was thinking we would build a base over the top, but that would require quite the staircase. Well, yeah, because then we can dump people into it. All our nobles that make bad requests.
Oh, that feels risky, to put it lightly. What about trees? Anything edible?
Custard apple tree. Lime trees. Kumquat. Yeah, lots of edible trees.
Wow.
Or not edible trees, but trees that produce edible things.
Trees can be edible. Gotta really want it, you know? Gotta work those molars.
I guess. I did see people can eat the inner skin of a birch tree. Grind it into flour or make it like jerky.
That's just the worst jerky. Like, sometimes you really gotta wonder. You're like, oh yeah, it's like jerky. It's like, what properties of the jerky? Like, let's do this thought experiment real quick. Does it taste like jerky? Absolutely not. There's no way that it could. But could it maybe have the texture of jerky? Arguably jerky's worst property? Like, yeah, I can see that. Absolutely.
I don't know. I really like jerky.
I do too, but like, if you're going to pick it apart, the ability for it to get wedged between your teeth in an incredibly painful way. And
I guess it depends.
Yeah.
I don't like store-bought jerky as much as I like jerky that my dad used to make when we were kids. Dehydrated meat instead of like the weird, juicy store-bought stuff.
So you're more into like the leather style.
Yeah.
Okay. I personally do like that, but I think a lot of people don't. Maybe I'm wrong.
Anyway, let's find a spot to dig in.
Sounds good.
What's above this?
Only 70 drink.
It's a sandy clay wall, so we should be able to farm in there as long as it's not stone too far back in. Obsidian. Oh, did I not bring enough drinks?
I mean,
we'll get that sorted
70's
out.
fine. We'll just have to be careful.
Yeah. What we dig in here?
Plenty of fruit. I like it.
Big hallway. And then we'll scout out a large area over here. See if we got some farmland in there.
Where the walls will be really warm.
Yeah. Before we do that, we got to get the labor set up. Standing orders. For kitchens, do not cook with plump helmets, because that's how you don't get seeds back.
Makes sense.
And to not cook with our drinks, because we would rather drink it.
That's how you make dwarf jerky.
Just pour out the drink and let that dehydrate. It's like pop that you spill in the car in the summer and don't clean up.
That's one way. I meant how dwarves will naturally turn into jerky after they dehydrate enough.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. That makes more sense. Let's chop some trees down a little bit away from the base. Should be plenty to get us going. Okay, and get some plants too. By default, they make everybody do the harvesting, so before we get too far, let's lock our miner and our woodcutter so that they continue working on what they should be doing.
Yeah, I in general, I like that auto labor as kind of like the new default setting, but yeah, that could be problematic when you're like, why is nobody digging? Why am I still on the surface?
Let's also set up a temporary zone here, or not zone, but a stockpile, just so they start bringing things. And don't need that. Do a pen right over top of it, where we will put our cats, so that the cats can catch any vermin that are trying to eat the food that we bring in right at the beginning.
Free pest control.
Yep.
So I'm sorry. Did you bring 40 dogs?
Was it 40? I don't think it was.
It wasn't 40, 10. But it was certainly a lot.
I had a lot of points, okay? Kept losing dogs to random things because they were the only ones doing the hunting. Oh, hey, we got a pair of yaks.
Nice.
Just like our symbol. Cool. Well, that's a breeding pair, and I think we can shear those too and get milk.
Pretty sure. Well, shear them to get fur and then milk them to get milk.
Right. We don't wring the milk out of their fur.
Mammals are weird.
Yeah. It looks like this is all going to be good farmland. That's good. Okay. So
Dirk, are you a stairs guy or a ramp guy?
I used to be a ramp guy, but I haven't quite figured out the ramps. The change in the graphics kind of mess with my head a little bit compared to what they used to be. So I'm going to get back to doing ramps, just not yet.
Okay.
I used to love doing like a spiral ramp case.
Same. Or at least for the first couple of floors, and then I'd have my set that up for like the trades wagons, and then below that I'd have stairs.
It's like a waterfall going down the middle.
Yeah.
What was it doing? Oh, right. We're setting up a quick trade depot area.
My head's hot in here.
Are they complaining already?
No, when the traders show up, I guess if you don't like their deals, you can just flood them with magma.
Well, yeah. Isn't that what you do?
Sure. Yeah, I no, I don't do that.
Okay.
I could not. Brutal.
Going to do some animal training. Do 5 as war ones and 4 as hunter. The hunter ones will sniff out any stealthed goblins or kobolds that come in, and the hunter ones, or the war ones, are better fighters. So any of those birds that like to steal from you, or boy, I'm really having trouble with words. Those monkeys. What are those? Lemurs?
Right. Or the
Lemur.
rhesus the
Yeah,
rhesus
that's
monkeys.
the stealing things.
Yeah.
The
The rhesus
jerks.
macaques, I think.
Yeah, I think that's it.
And the keys. But those aren't monkeys. They're just large birds.
Okay, let's get a stockpile for seeds. Food, seed. Oh,
Reminding me of so much metagame right now.
sorry.
Started No, it's good. I don't want to get into it now, but I was like, oh yeah, you can create multiple seed stockpiles, so you could do this to avoid the bug with bins and do like.
Yep. That all comes later.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm just getting the basic out so that we can get things going. Got a lot of plump helmet seeds, so let's just do a big plot here. Get that started. I got some of the other one for making fabric.
Pigtails, I think.
Pigtail, yes. I only brought 10 of that, so we'll just do a smaller, 2 wide, that's good. This should pull from here, so we don't leave all the seeds out there. Let's get our workshop set up also, just the temporary ones. Do a butcher. Actually, butcher, let's put butcher outside.
I was just about to say, oh, okay, you're brave.
I usually put them inside, but I usually don't mind my dwarves getting angry. My asthma has a way to do that.
Have you ever dug the light shafts?
Yeah. Digging it and then putting the floor over top.
Yep.
Butcher. Put Tanner. I also need a kitchen. And a still. And I think we probably have enough water that we can get fishing going also. Doesn't hurt to have a fishery.
That's true.
Good.
Well, except for the flying fish guts, but just kind of comes with the territory.
True. Let's also dig out an area for the turkeys. Just a small one to begin with.
Mid-spring already.
Is it already? Jeez.
Yep. Yeah, I think one of the big differences is that a lot more of the game can be played unpaused. Like you can continue to drag and, dig things out all while unpaused, which couldn't happen before. For good or for ill.
I'm gonna dig out an area just to put some other workshops in, like Crafts Dwarf. Just to start. Where we can get some beds and doors going. kitchen.
That miner's having a lot of trouble with the pickaxe.
That's why we're keeping them above the stone level. Letting them level up a bit on the dirt. If I remember right, that was the quickest way to level people.
I think so, because the time to dig is so much less.
Tetrahedrite. Missed that.
Ooh, you got a couple alerts off to the left. Any of those important?
We got the hunting dogs trained and the war dogs. Some becoming a woodcutter. Nothing to catch. And some things we've struck.
Nice.
Big faster.
Looks like the brewer's already getting to work.
Is he?
Or is that the
Oh,
kitchen?
that's the kitchen.
That's the kitchen.
Yeah, we don't have any barrels for the brewer. Oh, the farm plots are done. Let's pause that. This one was for plump helmets year round.
Yep.
Not going to worry about fertilizer yet. And this one was for the pigtails, which is just 2 seasons of the year, I think. Bring some dimple cups, we'll do that. Maybe we'll get into dyeing.
We'll get into dyeing.
Just not that kind. This is obsidian.
I'm surprised they're able to mine it with just those iron picks.
Yeah, maybe that's why she's taken so long.
Yeah, keen edge on that pick.
I think you can make obsidian short swords at a stonesmith or stone craftsman or whatever they call it now.
I think Mason, or it was Mason and now it's stoneworker, something along those lines.
Yeah, stoneworker.
Yeah.
Hey.
They'd be really good for, I don't think you can make them into hammers by default, but they would be really good for it.
Yeah.
And then your pen area for the turkeys looks like it's done.
You are correct, sir. Thank you for the heads up.
Mm-hmm. And if you didn't bring nest boxes, you'll definitely want to do some up.
Yep. Got to get some of the crafting station set up first. Which we do have enough room for now. Carpet. Mouse slipped.
Well, like off the desk?
No, just one tile too far as I clicked the button. I think, should we build that out of obsidian? Kind
Why
of
not? We can be
thematic.
fancy. Yeah, I like it. You won't have to worry about damaging your workspace.
Yeah.
Just hammer things on the edges of it.
Okay, let's go for that. I was going to increase the priority of that one block.
I need this block now.
Yeah, right. Jeez. Stoneworker.
One thing that does grant me kind of like endless pleasure is thinking about just like the mechanics of what's going on. Like, you don't have a leader. There is no royalty. There's no governor or mayor yet. There's just you. apparently the all-seeing overlord, potentially some sort of spiritual being who just guides all of these dwarves and gives them very specific instructions. Like, I don't know how you transmit these messages to them. Are they just like, do they fall asleep and have a vision of just like, I need to build a room here, exactly 4 by 17 wide? It's really surreal when you think about it.
Yeah. By default, the priority is set to 4. Yeah. So we're going to set a lower priority leading to the stairway that I just set up. Everybody digs out all of this first and then does the staircase. And this will be a stockpile that we can pull all this inside.
Yeah, it looks like that wood had it up quick.
Yeah, it did.
Guess you could recycle it and just leave the wood outside and bring everything else in.
Yeah, we'll probably do that. We'll use that as our starter one, and then have everything pull from that, or have this one pull from that, and everything else pull from this.
So technical.
Sorry.
No, I like it. It's one of my favorite things about this game is like, you can absolutely make it too difficult for you to even remember how to play. Like, you put this down for a week, sorry, buddy. You're going to retire that fork because you don't remember what is going on.
Uh-huh. Oh, speaking of, we need to get some harvesting zones. Gather fruit zones. Some flat land so they don't end up with... in my last fort, I lost it because I had the grows, or the gather zone off in like this area, so 1 Z level above the ground. So with every dwarf by default set to harvest, come autumn when the apples and the pears were ready, all my dwarves took to the trees and dehydrated. So I lost everybody that fort except for a couple miners.
And there was no like dwarven firefighters brigade to call to like help get them out of the trees.
The woodcutter was up there with his axe.
I'm sorry. Was your solution going to be to cut the tree down to get the dwarf out of it?
Well, yeah. It's not that far of a fall.
It is when you're short.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I guess I didn't think about that. Can't I pick more? Well, that's probably big enough for now. Hey, how we doing? Still waiting on these.
Got turkeys running wild.
Yeah, what are all the people doing? Planting seeds. Sleeping. What is this icon? Oh. Remove them from their current task.
Oh, the old cancel task button, it sounds like.
Yeah. If I remember right, with farming, it's the harvesting, not the planting, that's the most important. So I think the harvester skill determines how many plants and how many seeds you get from it.
I think you're right. I think planting was just how quick they did it, while harvesting also determined the quality of the harvesting.
Zug. Nice if they at least built like the carpenter workshop so we can get some stuff queued up.
You pull. I think you got 4 people planting seeds right now. Oh, now gathering.
Woodcutters got no jobs. Take them off of cutting wood only.
See, that's what you get. You're like, well, you guys have fun. I'm going to take a nap today. Quick way to get assigned a new job.
Working on the stairway at least. Let's pause that and get our stockpile set up. Custom. All minus corpses. Body parts. Corpses. I think we want the rest of these for crafting goods. Yep, I don't think they rot. Let's take stone off. Wood as well. Seeds. I believe seeds on as the overflow. I think that's good. This is our generic one. Pull from this guy. Have this one also pull from that guy.
How does the pulling work?
Pulling sets priority for the stockpiles, basically. So when I set this one to pull from this one, people will come to this and grab the stuff from this that goes into here. And then it won't go backwards. Unless you set it to pull, or if you set this one to pull from this, it'll do a continuous loop.
Okay, so you can have like a catch-all and then pull the items you want from that catch-all pile.
Yep. What are we looking at down here? More clay. Allenite. Okay. Might be getting into the stone layers.
Looks like it.
Where does the map go down? There's more obsidian there.
Yeah, you're only at 36 below.
Well, that's 34 above.
We're in the mountain. Negative. You're right. Yeah, I forgot.
We got a long way to go before the caverns. I think they were, what, negative 25 usually?
I think you're right.
For the first one? I think we'll take this obsidian layer. Pause it. You have a lot of digging for our guy to do.
Legendary before he knows it. Is that shift? And then the letter keys, the directional keys?
No, I forgot about that. Oh, wow.
Oh, does that work?
It does work, and that was
nice.
Perfectly measured for that. Same with that.
That's why I thought that's what you were doing. It's like, oh, cool. There's like navigation keys still work. No, apparently you're just muscle memory.
I'm just that good. Jeez, wow. I have 4 of them. How about that? Here, I thought I was off. Okay. Floor below? No. Maybe we want to do this. Let's go. big room for our smithy production.
Okay.
Pops up right there, huh? I don't necessarily want to have it exposed to the rest of the fort, just in case we start getting some lava things coming up out of there. Some fun.
Can't you like I seem to recall there being a way to handle that. Can't you like carve fortifications and they can still pull lava through it or something?
We will do that, and if that becomes an issue, hopefully that happens when you have the potato.
Perfect.
Says a low priority. Rush this bit. They have some jobs. Let's see if we got the... we did get them. Oh, that looks pretty cool in the black. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get some beds. We've got 7 dwarves, right? Yep. No migrants yet. It's 5, 6, 7. Click that. It's weird. Just trying to click on stoneworker and the pile came up. Let's make some rock doors. What do you think? Should we specify doing obsidian only doors?
I mean, we're gonna have enough of it. Why not? That sounds fun.
Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Set details. All right. Just do repeat for a little while.
You want to make those nest boxes too?
Yeah. Is that the craft one, if I remember correctly? Yep. And we got 3 females, 4 females.
I think pretty sure 4.
We'll need 4 anyway. Oh, wait, those are hives. I guess we're getting into bees. Too lazy to fix that.
What? You just have to click the egg.
I know. Anything else here? Oh, it's some bolts, which we also should probably set up the non-forbidding of the bolts. I don't think we did that.
I think we looked at the work orders for the standing orders, but no, I don't think we changed that.
Sieges. I don't know if forbid ammunition during sieges becomes unforbid after the siege. So far I've been ignoring that, but I actually haven't had any sieges yet in any of the maps I've played.
I don't know either.
We for science it?
Sure. Well, I expect that we'll have to claim all, but yeah.
Siege. Okay, everything else is set to during siege. Refuse.
Hey, Purple Oak.
Hey, good afternoon. Good evening. Two
Ooh, new
Nicholas.
moon.
New moon. Oh. So we don't have to worry about rare animals.
Ah, those are the full moon.
Hmm.
I think we start with a waning moon. Now it's waxing.
Let's get some barrels so we can get some drinks going in. Should have some beds, so they're still here. Yeah. Typically, I like to do just a starter barracks for everybody and keep that the whole fort history round, so that when I get migrants, they move into there first. So I have like a stopgap in case I don't have enough rooms pre-built.
That makes sense. I usually do that as well.
Thinking be off of one of these hallways for the bedrooms.
Sure. Usually it's a good way to figure out if any of your migrants are were creatures too.
Right.
I mean, people may not survive, but you'll definitely have a lot of eyewitnesses.
It's true. Yeah, let's do it on this. We'll just do a combined barracks and dining hall. Start the two, so that doesn't finish what they're doing.
I think it makes little miner noises now.
It does. Should I turn the sound up?
Yeah, turn it up a little bit. Probably good.
Maybe we'll get some of the music this time. We weren't getting that last time. It was too quiet. What are the trees doing? I see flowers.
Yeah, looks like they're getting ready to bloom for the summer.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
queue up some
really
of those
good.
step ladders.
Great. Do we have space? We do. They're not too important. It just makes you able to harvest the fruit earlier. Because they'll
Right.
still harvest what comes to the ground. Double beds. How about doors? Any of those yet? Two
Two.
doors. That is perfect. 3 doors. 3 doors down.
No, thank you.
What? No access.
There was an animal on it, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, we have that mod on that puts the hotkeys on there. I'm loving that.
Yeah. Even with it on, I keep forgetting to use it.
The base game had it, so I'm so used to seeing it that I was like, oh. It just occurred to me that the hotkeys are showing up because of that mod and not because it's built into the game.
Oh, well, I'm thinking about it. Let's also set up one of our archers, hunters. Whoops. Wasn't necessarily going to be him. Let's see which one has a better personality for it.
Oh, good, an
Disdain sloth.
anarchist.
Cover slowly.
Disdain's family. Oh, you poor traumatized dwarf.
That might make him a good candidate, though. Yeah, we'll keep him as it. Okay. So,
Values stoicism.
yeah. We set him up as our military commander, or militia commander. Which means
And
we
he
can...
makes everyone's life miserable.
What was that before I can click this? Sure. Oh, I forgot I don't have that mod on. There's also a mod that gives you like, I don't know, 50 extra icons that you can use. It's pretty nice for quickly picking out things that pertain to what you're making squads for.
Right.
This would be like an arrowhead, I guess. And do black and gray because he's going to be a sneaky guy.
Okay.
This is the world map, which didn't get to see too much of. We are right here. We have goblins over here. With pretty small towns, actually. That's perfect.
What are you planning?
Maybe getting some horses? I don't know. So we click on one, and we bring up the options for it. We want this top option, which is the default one. We'll put a check mark there to select the guy we just set up. We don't want to free any captives because we don't have any. Don't want to worry about other prisoners. They didn't have any important treasures, so he's just going to look for loot or livestock to bring back.
Good luck on your suicide mission.
Oh, he'll be fine. And if he isn't, then, we've got 6 others. Probably migrants on the way. What's this? Oh, see? Hunting dog is fighting. A Thripes woman. It's always the dogs, not the hunters.
I like that she yelled to the dog, "I must withdraw."
I'm not scared. I just have a place to be. How we doing down here? Not bad. Okay.
Got more combat log, I think. Or maybe just didn't close it. Oh,
Don't think I canceled it out. Still nothing to catch. No, hunter's not doing any hunting.
Oh, you just sent him to his death.
He's making nest boxes. I guess we should check to see if there are actually things to hunt. Oh, it's just the Thripes, which I think are like gnats.
Well, I mean, these are the animal people variety.
Right.
So they are giant thrips or thripes. I'm not sure how it's pronounced.
It's probably Thrips because there's no E after the P. Soft eye. So you're probably right. Hey, he's back. All right.
I got lost.
See how he did. Mission report. Light spring of 100. He slipped into Hex Rack undetected. And he stole treasure. But we didn't get another report saying what that treasure was. So I have no idea what that was. Maybe it was a plump helmet that he ate along the way.
Yep. Meal for the road.
Unacceptable. Get back out there. Let's try
Bio laws.
do the 40 this time. Last time we did the 20, I think. Okay, here we go. Good luck. Godspeed, good sir.
Are we on nest boxes?
Possibly built. Yep.
I think you want to throw a door in there too.
Yeah, if we've got doors. First, though, we'll build doors to across this, so that any vermin that are sneaking in aren't going to get into words.
Yep, vermin are big
Stockpiles.
Love words, yeah.
Yeah, our stockpiles are still open. What was I doing? Workshops, farming, hives, not hives, nest box.
You really got hives on the brain.
I do. Got to check for hives on the body too. Arm's a little itchy. Workshop.
That time of year. Skin gets dry.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So we got 4 nest boxes in there now.
All right.
Hey, the doors finally went in. That should stop most things from getting in.
Oh yeah, you probably want to bring the cats inside now.
Right.
I hear some combat noises.
Oh, you're right. That's like real combat. We'll finish this up and we'll check that out.
Luckily, we're paused.
Right. Let's put 2 cats inside and leave the other 2 outside.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Oh, no. Otis, or Addis, dead.
I think the giant thrips ganged up.
That was our expedition leader. Oh, wow, that is a long, long one.
Oh, what was the final hit?
Strangled him.
Ooh. Awful.
That's not... You don't look to be doing good. Nope. Are these them? Yeah, these are them. Oh, they are all over. See, that's why you bring a bunch of dogs. Oh, man. We don't have a hospital set up.
Nope. I mean, with 7 dwarves, I think you'd struggle to actually get a... Well, five dwarves.
Who's left?
He's promoted himself.
We lost another one. So we have both of the hunters back.
Yeah.
So the
woodcutter. He was heavily bleeding, and I bet that was it.
Yeah. What's the woodcutter?
Well, I think Domas there at the bottom is the new expedition leader. / farmer.
Yeah, I think that's what it said. Okay.
There's that dead missing tab.
Well, let's see what we got out of the goblins that time. Spoils report. So we actually brought stuff home this time. Undetected. Stole treasure. He brought back socks.
Yep. Yeah. Hey,
all
Mother
right.
Chaos.
Hey. Yep. Fortress Friday. That battle's just going to keep going on. Not sure what we do about that. We're not really set up for war. Should we just pull everybody inside with a burrow?
I think so. Probably pull them inside, wait until the threats move off. If I recall correctly, you don't need to do the stairwells because they will move between burrowed areas automatically.
Oh, yeah. That does sound right. As long as you have a spot done, like over here, they'll find the shortest path to it.
Oh, awesome. We'll watch as much as I can. The Little Dark One, also known as Baby Chaos, is due in about a week. Yeah, Dirk and I were actually just talking about that. I know you had told us that it was soon, so we were wondering if we were going to see you and how you were doing.
1 week. Are you ready? Maybe.
Love your confidence.
See if that fighting comes back.
I like how they're all vying for control. They're like, "Oh, everyone's dead. I'll be the new fortress leader."
I was afraid we just lost someone else because of that.
No, they just have a delay.
Yeah. Right, we need to tell people to get into the burrow too, don't we?
Yes, you have to assign it. I mean, we have most things, but it seems crazy that it's almost time. Yeah. Does it feel real yet, or does it still feel like just normal life? Well, now the dogs are out there.
Yeah.
I think the dogs will chase, though. You can't really do much about that.
Nah. Well, you can assign them to a pen, but that's okay.
Right. Well, then somebody will have to go and get them into the pen, so...
Let's check the nest boxes. Oh, they're still not down yet. Slackers.
All of their friends are dying.
Yeah, but there's all still, melancholy at least.
Sometimes it feels real, and other days I'm like, oh, baby time.
Doobie doobie. I've never seen that word spelled out before. That's a fun one.
I definitely had no shooby dooby week for sure.
How are we doing on the doors? 5 doors?
Got one more.
That should be good.
Oh, I forgot it stacks them. Yeah.
Does it? We got the 4 here.
I meant it only showed one line. I just misread it.
Oh, gotcha.
I think it's one of those things that can only feel theoretical until it's real. I have heard that before.
Okay, I think I hit the wrong hotkey. F? No, P. Ah, that's what I did. I made the mistake of doing furniture the last time too. So then hitting P doesn't bring you into the doors. You have to back out.
Oh, yep.
Not like clicking. So P, R. B, P, R. All right. Just enough to lock all that down.
I can't wait to show you a hotkey trick next time.
Is that setting macros to do building for beds and doors and stuff?
Checkmark that, keep building after placement, and then you can just place all of the beds. So if you're doing multiple doors, it'll be like bed, click, bed, click, bed, click.
That is that is so much better. I have wasted so much time.
Well, Dirk, that's what I'm here for, is to make you feel bad about everything you've ever done in your past.
Right?
I don't know that you're supposed to agree, like, so excitedly.
Let's get some slabs going. I think that's your, or maybe slabs here at Stoneworker.
Dwarfs, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, and coffins, too, if you want.
That would involve having to go out to get the bodies. We'll get that eventually.
That's fair. We'll just leave them out for the migrants to see.
Yeah. Lost 2 people, I think.
Yep. Unless we lost another one. But I don't think we did yet.
Still population of 5 out of 7.
Ah, but that doesn't necessarily update in real time. I don't think it updates until somebody is discovered dead.
Guess that would explain why this guy doesn't have a portrait. He looks alive to me.
Oh, yeah.
He's sleeping.
He's just sleeping.
Oh, is that the lava I hear?
Yep, the bubbling. I noticed that earlier.
Is it bad to hear the volcano? Did they make him active?
Burbcast Brunglecut was soothed by the gurgling of lava recently.
It's this guy that was close to it. Pleasure near a fine bed.
Just near it. It's like a Charles Dickens tale. He's like, one day I'll own this bed. I'll have a bed of my own.
Thank you. I almost forgot to set that up as a barracks.
Dormitory?
Yeah, dormitory. I don't think they'll actually use the beds. Jeez, come on, Dirk. Stop double-clicking. Dormitory there, and dining hall, and the rest of it. Or if that'll update.
Pick a rock, any rock. You can just eat off the top of it.
Well, I'll queue up some tables and chairs.
But right now, sit on the floor.
Yeah. I think we have better access to the stones while they're all locked away. They call them, thrones. That's why it's not in the seas. Wonder why they do that.
Oh, to be different? I'm sure there's like a reason for it, right? Because there's a reason for everything. Like, but then he goes and changes Mason to Stoneworker. So it's like, if we're making these exclusions to make the names more palatable or more reasonable for new players, Why is there still the difference between chairs and thrones, just based on the material it's made of?
A couple of cabinets and coffers also.
Yeah.
Because dwarves like to have things to put their things in.
For people who don't play Dwarf Fortress, these are real hot takes here.
Let's see how we're doing down below. Ah, would you look at that?
You're going to channel the whole thing?
Yep. Don't worry, we'll floor it over.
I'm more interested to see how you're going to tap the mine.
I believe going diagonally, the lava flows slower.
That is true.
So we'll do this way. Oh, that's stairs. You don't want stairs.
Okay, I'm going to prep you now. I'm not going to prep you on something that may happen, because I want to see if you tank the fort on the first stream.
I think that by smoothing this and then turning it into a slit, what do they call that?
Fortification.
Yeah, fortification. That lava will hopefully slowly come out and the dwarf will run up the ramp quickly.
Okay.
Hey, we just got some migrants. We're up to 11. We're fine. If we lose the miner, we put a new one in.
Oh yeah, he's coming down to help.
I don't
think
we have...
He's a way better miner.
I think that's our old miner.
No, the guy who just ran in and out.
I think he was probably just collecting a stone to make a door.
Okay. It looked like he mined a few things. Maybe he didn't. Ooh, but one of them's a blacksmith.
I missed
Two
that.
weaponsmiths, maybe?
Oh, nice. That's perfect. 3 weaponsmiths.
Stoder.
2 blacksmiths.
Ooh, hold on. They're blinking. Does that still mean what I think it means?
What do you think it means?
Open up Dumont. Let's find out.
The battle rages.
I feel no terror. Oh, you might want to hit pause. There we go.
They're a legendary weaponsmith.
That's what the blinking means.
Oh, that they're legendaries?
Yeah.
Cool. We got
all right.
A bunch of legendary.
I have some concerns. Go back to Dumont.
Oh, check their age. 38.
Feels really young for a dwarf legendary weaponsmith to me.
Maybe we keep the dormitory a little longer.
Yeah.
There used to be like, oh, here we go, groups. Oh, yeah, they're part of 4 groups. Former members.
Yeah. A lot of deities. Go to, what is it? Go to personality, I think.
Do what?
Let's see. Deep well of patience, very good focus, and a good feel for social relationships. But she has a poor kinesthetic sense, and poor creativity, and poor spatial senses. Always in love with somebody, and easily develops positive feelings. She's somewhat uncomfortable around those that appear unusual or cowardly. Or live differently from her. She has a tendency towards forming deep emotional bonds with others. Let's see. Returns the favors. She is occasionally overindulges. Okay, she needs alcohol to get through the working day.
Better alcohol than blood.
Go to thoughts real quick. Okay. I think, although it is very weird that they're so young, don't think they are a vampire.
Another 54-year-old legendary weaponsmith. An equal number of groups. See anything that screams need blood throughout the day.
Oh, see, that's interesting too. He didn't feel anything while in conflict. That's typically because they've seen so much conflict that they're numb to it. So either this dwarf came from a very bad place, or this may be a bit older than they say. Hey, what's up, Rail
Hey,
Fanner?
Rail.
Glad you made it.
I don't have too many other stats besides legendary weaponsmith. If I remember right, social stats were huge on vampires.
I think you're right. Yep. See, I don't know if that's like some sort of statement or not, but all dwarves need alcohol to get through the working day.
It's our third legendary weaponsmith. That's quite the migrant wave.
Yeah.
What was I looking for? Skills. Social. Okay. Blacksmith. Just inadequate. Okay. Nothing for combat.
A lot of no jobs, too. Might need to open up the burrows if the thrips are gone.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Well, Rail, I know that we were talking earlier, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Both of us have played a long time and are still learning the ropes on the graphical version because just enough has changed to put you off footing.
Someone build into the woodcutter position. It's nice. Well, but I don't think we need wood quite yet. Where do we base? It's over here, right? Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, you might want to set a hotkey.
Well, yeah, that is a thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. One of my favorite things.
Is that here? No?
There it
Edit
is.
the recenter hotkey locations.
So you go to the location and yeah, so you can name it like base entrance or whatever.
Enter. That'll be F2.
And then you hit I think the arrow's pointing towards the X. That sets the coordinates.
Oh, you're right. Not assigned yet.
There you go. F1 by default is always your caravan arrival location, which is still there with the dwarves hanging out there too. I mean, we're only in midsummer, so not terrible.
Okay. So we got a door in our smithing level, which looks to be ready. Let's see if they can do it from here. So get rid of that. So it flows nicely. I think, maybe. Oh, they found the woodcutter. Someone's actually hunting. Giant snail. Delicious.
Sure.
That was satisfying. That was not satisfying. So he likes his crossbow, but he doesn't like archery.
You're so
Okay.
picky.
Guess we picked a good one to be the hunter. Oh, there we go. He's striking it in the head with the crossbow. Oh no, that was with the bolt. Okay.
Yeah, those. Yeah, he is firing. He's not just pummeling him.
Yeah. Well, that builds up their hammer skill, if I remember right.
It does, but that's not necessarily the best skill to have in a crossbow dwarf.
True. I don't think they're actually going to smooth that. It's not flashing like anyone's going to it.
May not be assigned yet.
I think everyone by default smooths.
It can be how you use a crossbow. It's not advised. Previous versions of this game had really interesting crossbow mechanics in that they hardly ever shot them. They would just try to all assault them based on whatever skill they had that was higher, which tended to be hammerer. But I think that's had another pass or two, and I think it's better now.
Okay, well, we got our nest boxes in, and
Okay.
no eggs yet.
I think you had to make it a pasture and something else. I'm trying to remember. Right, I think you had to forbid harvesting from them.
Interesting.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I think what it was is you'd wait for them to lay eggs, and once they'd lay eggs, you'd forbid the eggs.
Forbid the eggs, yeah. Yeah, you can either forbid the eggs or lock the door.
That's what it was, yeah. I was gonna say, well, just query the nest box, and that's not a thing anymore.
Did you know that it is one chair per table? You can't put 4 chairs around. Only one person will be able to eat at a table.
I think I did know that. But I built the long tables anyway because I thought that was more fun. They'll have multiple seat choices.
I always did a single table with 4 chairs around it, set up like a diner instead of like a Viking longhouse.
Everyone's eating off these little stone TV trays. It's like taking turns.
I think we can turn the doors off of auto build.
I was just thinking that. I was like, you might be getting pretty lousy with doors.
See, that was this one. Just pause that. Nah, we'll get a manager set up eventually. Okay, we need probably some more tables and more chairs. Let's get 4 of
Probably
each.
want grates at some point too. Either grates or no grates.
What for?
So you're going to build a floor over the magma for the lava, and then you'll need floodgates, or not floodgates. I already forgot the word that I just used. The bars in the floor to pull magma through to use the workshops. At least I remember that being a mechanic.
I always just had an opening. Floor grate.
Okay. Grates. Thank you. I just saw it in the screen when he said it in chat.
Wonder if workshops do or don't block creatures.
I believe they do. It says right there, blocks creatures but allows the passage of fluid and items.
The floor grate does, at least, with workshops. Because I always used a workshop with a hole in the floor, so no grate.
Yep. And so, creatures can come up through those.
Yeah, just always got lucky. We're spoiled of fun.
Everybody's lucky until the lava crabs come.
Why is no one getting that? You know what? Someone's going to work this. This is going to be...
You're going to burrow him in there?
Yep. It's going to be a fiery death.
What is the miner doing?
Minor things.
Probably just set it to be a higher priority instead of imprisoning them enough.
Can you do priority on smoothing?
I think so.
You can. I think that just does priority of the smoothing tasks, though.
Oh, you should make sure that someone has the smoothing task. I think you
by
said
default, everybody has it. At least in previous forts, when I assigned the whole thing to be smoothed out, everybody drops what they're doing and does it.
Yeah, the lava crabs are hot indeed. They go around snapping in everyone's faces, and then every once in a while they throw a fireball and set everything on fire. They are crazy. They also swim up through the lava and then up into your workshops. They somehow know where the center of your fortress is and they'll path there. Rude.
Well, I think Domas may be a good candidate.
Oh yeah, lava crabs are your best friends. I think they are chaotic though, so they'll attack anything. So if you do manage to capture a few and you don't mind a few fireballs flying around, they can be great goblin deterrents.
Domas, please get to work.
Certainly the most flammable of friends. Oh, it's blinking.
Let's see if he does the other one too. Let's get another slab queued up. Just in case.
You don't think he's going to make it, huh?
I hope he does. Oh, wow, we lost 4 people. Must have been migrants.
Can you farm them as a defense? Well, this is a tough question. Dwarf Fortress is definitely one of those games where, if you put your mind to it, if you're creative enough or crazy enough, you can absolutely do just about everything. So can you have a whole bunch of lava crabs as some sort of fortress defense? Sure. Is it worth it going through the capturing process and then dealing with the constant fires that'll be raging at the openings where you have the lava crabs? I guess that's up to you. Fire does spread quite quickly across the overworld. And if you want to live in a burned, scarred wasteland, yeah, you can do that too.
So they will do that one. Let's take him off the burrow.
Yeah, that's a...
Let's just delete this burrow.
Idea.
And who was that? Dumas?
Yeah, he knows what's up. He's like, I'm not staying here.
Let's go to labor menu. Papers. Where is he at? There he is.
So yeah,
Only
you
selected
can, but
people.
it's not worth it.
No, only do engraving.
You are sentencing this man to die. You know this, right?
He's got to get out of there. You gotta have faith, just in case it's stone cutting too. Since it's not necessarily engraving, and it uses that icon.
The worth of using lava crabs as a deterrent is definitely in the eye of the beholder. I don't know that not worth it is how I would phrase it.
Thomas, where are you going? Dude.
It's probably going to another fort.
Let's follow him.
He's going to go gather some plants.
Gather plants. What? There's only one Domus, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. With that red, he should only be able to be doing these two tasks. Maybe he queued that up before I turned them red.
That could be. I don't think there are any beholders in this game. There are a lot of other unique creatures that are as powerful but pretty is a unique word to describe a beholder. Giant, like, saw-toothed maw flying meatball covered in snakes with eyeballs on them. Like, yeah, to each their own.
While we're out here, when we put the hives out, far enough away that it's not going to sting our people. That's where we put the fruit collectors. If there are any bees on the map, our dwarves will go split that hive and bring it over here. And I think we need to get a jug to get the honey out of it.
Yeah. Do you need to find a hive and tell them to split it? I don't remember.
I don't believe so. I believe as long as there's one on the map, they'll know instinctively where to go to get it.
I think somebody just stole the eggs.
Yeah.
Somebody made a sweep through the nest box room.
No eggs in those boxes. Yeah, turkey hen egg barrel. Oh, wait, but those aren't going to be fertilized then because the males aren't there. Oh, well.
Well, we'll have lots of food later. Heck of an omelet.
Speaking of, we need to get on top of food and drink. Let's just queue up 10, and then we'll get a manager set up.
You need to mind him in office, too.
Yeah. We're going to be having fruit coming in soon, because it's late summer. Let's do that on repeat. Get some more barrels. We have more dwarves now, so we need more beds. Okay. How's the mining going? Alright, mining's all done. Cool. So, managers here. Office.
Oh boy. Managed to get a pretty lavish estate.
We'll just make all the nobles get a decent sized thing. It's just bedroom and office.
Yeah, you got it.
And we don't want people living too close to the workshops, so easy level down.
And you're still digging at a 2 priority. You may want to drop that down. Okay.
If everything's at a 2 priority, then everything's done at the same time. Nothing's really a priority in that case.
How very The Incredibles of you.
That reference is not hitting home. What part is that
villain
from?
Syndrome. His goal was to make everyone special, because when everyone's special, no one is.
Oh, right. We dropped a dwarf. Who did we lose? Oh, we missed it. Well, I bet I know which one we lost.
No, look, he's attending a meeting right now.
Domas?
He's doing great.
No, Domas is gone.
Yeah, Domas is...
He will live on forever in our hearts. A legend among dwarves.
He'll probably live on forever encased in obsidian.
If we flood it. That could be how we farm obsidian. Bring water in.
Get to the seasonal save, or is it the bi-yearly save? I don't remember if it's saved at the beginning of summer. I don't think it did.
I don't know.
Biannual.
Well, we've got a floor to make, and unfortunately we don't have all this stone down there anymore. Probably should have cleared that out first. We'll get more stone.
Yeah. I think we have an infinite quantity of obsidian now.
Oh yeah, we've got quite a bit from up here. Okay. Construction floor. Oh, look at that. There's an all button.
Yeah, they added that last patch.
Doesn't cover it all, though. So 111 is what we can do. I wish there was a number. So we start off with that. Okay.
Go down a floor real quick. Okay.
It's filling up. Hopefully it stops. Pretty sure lava pressure doesn't work like water pressure.
I think it does.
Oh. Yeah. Sorry, dumbass.
Yeah. Found him. Oh, wait, no. Didn't
no,
find
he's
him.
Missing.
Hey, you guys know where Damas is? He hasn't showed up for poker night. Did you build those slabs anywhere?
Not yet. They have to be engraved. Got 2 on the way for being engraved. I think there were only 2 built. Oh, 1 more. Who do we have? Addison Dustat. These don't have last names. Does that mean they're pets, maybe?
I think they were dogs, yeah. Because we did lose 2 hunting dogs.
Okay. Should have some more tables and stuff to put out also.
Yeah.
These haven't even put out yet.
Make sure you save a table and chair for your manager, too.
Right.
And real quick, the reason that
Mhm.
we're going through all this trouble to put up slabs is that if you don't memorialize your dead, they will eventually come back as a ghost. And there's a couple different kinds of ghosts. There's like ones that are just real depressed. They just float around moaning at people. There's ones that are kind of like poltergeists where they're a little like playful and they will move things around. And then there's raging murderous ghosts who will just fly around and tear people apart. So it's best to play on the safe side and just make some gravestones.
Those are the best ones, though.
Yeah, they certainly make things interesting.
I don't have any beds. Got 3 beds there.
Yeah, this game has a lot of deep, interesting quirks like that. I think my favorite one, this is one of those things that was just added on a whim, was he got a cat. Tarn, the lead developer, got a cat, and then he added a whole bunch of cat-related things. So I think we did talk about this before, maybe. But cats are the only creatures that, instead of people choosing the animal, the cats choose the people. And cats will go around and make people happy by headbutting their legs and asking for pets.
Nice. All right, so winter's on its way, and we now have merchants coming, but we forgot to build a trade hall. So let's get one of those out pretty quick. We dug out an area for it and everything, but
yeah,
not finish.
Tale as old as time.
Let's do obsidian. Okay. Hopefully we get that in time. And we also need to set the manager.
You mean the negotiator, right?
Right. Broker, manager,
that's the word.
negotiator.
4th one up.
I usually do 1 person for all 3.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Grandmaster conversationalist, huh?
And professional intimidator and persuader.
We were looking at the legendary metalsmithers. Maybe we should have been looking at this woodcutter. Click on him to see his stuff. No. Just a farmer. What you did before, but you're going to be our go-to guy now. Thicket. Okay, so we signed Thicket as our manager. Who's that one? Which means
Glad
we
to have you,
need
Mr. Thicket.
set up his bedroom. Oh wait, we want to include the walls because they get included in the richness of the room.
Value. Yeah, the evaluation of the room.
Overlapping bedroom. I guess I could have just grown that one.
Yeah, assign Your dude. Yep.
Good. And then the other was an office. Okay.
So this is one of the first big automation areas in Dwarf Fortress. Normally, I mean, you've seen us go into workshops and queue up a couple of things, but you can only queue up to, I think, 10 at a time. And they work through them, and then they clear themselves out, and that's it. With a manager assigned, you can start doing manager orders like make 10 beds or keep 10 beds available. And then anytime it dips below 10 beds that are free, it'll make 10 more or whatever. Yep. And you can set up a whole bunch of really great standing orders to automate production of things.
I usually like to go through each workshop and set it up.
Yep.
So we'll do ashery first, even though we don't have one. Oh no, we don't. Yeah, we will need an ashery to make ash to make soap. So when our ash is less than... Wait. Oh, that's not the right thing. Make potash from ash. Did I click on the wrong thing? I did.
You want make lye.
Lye. Thank you. Ashes from a wood burner. Amount of lye is less than 10, and ash is greater than 10. Okay, so we want lye less than 5. So when he drops below 5, he'll make 10. As long as we have 10 ash and 10 buckets.
Makes sense
Let's
to me.
check daily. Oops.
So one of the cool things about this, the manager orders will stick around, but the manager orders are only executed if you have a manager. And those manager orders will only be executed as long as the manager is not executed. If you lose that manager, you lose the person who is calling out the shots, and no one will follow the orders anymore.
So we also want buckets. Set to 10. What else is there from carpentry that is carpentry exclusive?
Beds.
Got beds already.
Okay. You can make stone mine carts, pretty sure.
Too late. We're going wood. Oh, step ladders, splints, and wheelbarrows.
Oh yeah, they're gonna love wheelbarrows. They've been hauling those stones around one by one, just carrying them.
Yeah.
Poor guys.
Wheelbarrows. Less than 3. Change this. Over here. Okay. We want to make 5 if we have less than 3. What's that?
It's a follow.
Oh, a follow. Hey, thanks.
Thanks for following, Rail.
That's the first time I've heard that noise in my ear. I thought it was a Dwarf Fortress noise.
No, it's a little too happy and cheerful for Dwarf Fortress.
A little bit. Barrels. Do we have that one set? We do not.
But yeah, I think you need some too.
Yeah. We'll just keep it at default 1010.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, I don't want to bore you too much by getting this all set up, but it is kind of important to do.
Yeah, this is one of those things when you set up your manager, just like Dirk was saying earlier, you definitely want to cruise through here and set things up. I mean, don't go crazy. If you don't know what the shop is, you don't know what it is, not all industries need to be handled. There's a lot of things that you can choose to dive into or not. Honey, you could make new food and you could make mead. But if you don't want to make your alcohol that way and bees are too fussy, then just get fruit and brew wine instead. All, a bunch of different ways to kind of get the same things. But make sure you don't forget, this is a great way to, do that.
Okay. We'll get our meal one set. Did they add the shift in the... No. Darn. Oh, wait. They do have this button. We could type it in. Cool. Let's go, if we dip below 100 food, that'd be 10 meals per person.
Yep. I think that's a good number. I would do like maybe 150.
Sounds good.
Did you add drinks too? I didn't see that.
Not yet. That's all the way down in S. Okay, I'll get that done before we forget.
They are at approximately 6 drinks, and I don't know if you recall, but our last fort ended with a whole lot of dehydration.
Do the same 100 and 150. We want stonemason also doing tables, chairs, doors, coffers, and cabinets.
And at the rate we're going, slabs.
Slabs and coffins too, yeah.
I guess maybe it's worth pointing out that you do have 2 enraged dwarves right now.
Yeah, we do, huh? They must have been friends with, who was it, Domas?
Wow.
Where's
you
my
send
buddy?
him to his death and you can't even remember his name.
I remembered it right, I think, didn't I?
I don't know.
It wasn't Dumas. We got
You did certainly hate him.
I didn't hate him. He just didn't have any relevant skills. He was one of the starting 7.
Use him as an example. Work harder, you slaves, or we'll send you into the lava.
Come in with good skills.
Terminator 2'd.
Cabinet. Coffer. Okay, so we got cabinet, coffer. We need doors. Okay. Now let's edit all these so they have reoccurring orders instead of just one times. So, yeah, drop under 10, make 10. That sounds right for doors.
Yeah.
Same with chairs, table, all of that, really. Simple to set. Okay. I won't bore you with setting up the clothing industry, so we'll take care of that afterwards. Getting all of that automated.
We're not even close to setting it up either. We don't have anything to make cloth.
Well, we got the pigtail. That's all being worked. Oh, we don't have a farmer workshop yet.
No. I don't think we even have a farmer. I
Sure
think he's the one you sent into the lava.
I didn't send him into the lava. He was sent to, he was making a slit in the wall for lava to drip out of.
What?
It's his fault he didn't get out of the way.
That is very corporate America of you. Now, I didn't send him to his death. He just was in a place where his death was allowed to happen. His own fault, really.
Do we have eggs?
Yeah, I think we got a whole barrel full of them.
Nothing in the nest boxes. Okay, let's unpause. We got some slabs. We got this big area here. Maybe we should turn this into the graveyard.
You might want to pause, too. Looks like you got some diplomacy going on.
I was hoping we'd get the floor built while it was unpaused, but I guess you're probably right. Oh, none of them are engraved. Okay. Diplomacy. What are we missing that we want to bring in?
I would say cloth, probably. I mean, you're only going to be able to shave those yaks so many times.
Let's go leather. Leather's cheaper than cloth.
It's going to be a very squeaky fort.
I think floating guts leather was a cheap one.
And floating guts are exactly what it sounds like. If I remember, it's a floating, bulbous, fleshy monster in the haunted terror zones.
Which means that one of our dwarven civilization outposts is in a haunted zone.
Yeah. So I guess they're kind of like baby beholders.
Yeah. What else we need? I think that's it, really.
Like you just casually cleared that alert. You're like, don't need that.
That was for telling us the merchants where they're setting up their stuff.
Okay.
Or not quite yet setting up their stuff. Get some more bedrooms set up.
Did you mean to make that one 2x3?
Of course I did.
Okay.
No, I didn't. Oh, man. I messed up there, too. The reason I go 2 spaces between on the bedrooms is you can't have overlapping bedrooms. So it maximizes the walls per bedroom.
The wealth, or like the value of the bedroom, takes into account the walls and stuff surrounding it. So if you finish the walls so they're all smooth stone, that improves the value. And then if you further come in and engrave them, that makes them really valuable. Makes the dwarves very happy that they have such a nice room. And you do it in a room that has gems and such in the wall, then they're just like ecstatic.
Oh, this is only a 1-by hallway. It's the slums. They won't mind.
They absolutely will mind.
They like bumping into friends.
Just so you know, in 1-wide hallways, dwarves are unable to step beside each other. So if they run into each other in the hallway, they literally climb over top of each other. Like one has to go low, the other one has to go high.
Should probably dig that out also. We're getting some floor built.
If you haven't got anyone assigned on the wood, you might want to do that.
You think we're running low?
No, you'll probably want to prioritize some of the wheelbarrows so that they can move the stones around at their running speed.
Wait. Oh, you mean prioritize building the wheelbarrows,
yeah,
not
the wheelbarrow, yeah.
Not a woodcutter assigned to wheelbarrows for stone moving.
No, to make them out of wood. Sorry.
You know what the issue is? It's that it's harvest season. Everybody's set to harvest by default, so nobody's doing assigned tasks unless they're assigned to only do assigned tasks, which would be our miner.
Mm-hmm. That would make sense.
Although it looks like people are constructing. Did they clear the area? Where's our fort? F2. There it is.
F2.
And I think it was... Yeah, it was this area. Okay. So they did clear the area. So they're
And you have
just getting
15
back
drinks.
to it. Oh, nice. That also means that the manager is... or bookkeeper, rather.
Yep.
Same person is at work.
Oh, yeah, that's actually a good point. I don't remember if we talked about this last time, but you can't trust the stock counts at the top of the screen. They are an estimate. You see how it went from 15 down to 9. The manager must have just done an inventory. They dedicate time every couple of in-game days to do an inventory to count the items, and the better of a bookkeeper they are, the more accurate the counts are. So, you know, when it had the little approximate symbols, like you have like, I don't know, 10, it really, you don't know until the bookkeeper is assigned and then they actually do an inventory.
What are we doing on those slabs? There's no one working on that.
I think because they're down there building things out of the stone, right? I think stone workers do construction too by default.
I think everybody does construction. I might be wrong. You might be right.
It's been a minute. I don't recall. Yeah, I do see a couple of people walking real slow, carrying giant blocks of obsidian, so.
Yeah, that's why. He carried one of the heaviest stones.
I think it, like, is there anything heavier? I think lead is less, it's lighter.
Is it?
I think.
We, stockpile check that? That would be stone?
I think so.
Obsidian. 265 R, whatever that means.
Dwarf units.
Yeah. Plump helmet cups. 265 R versus... I don't have any lead made, so we'll just compare it to other stone. Looks like we got a lot of basalt. Let's compare it to basalt. No, basalt is heavier. 285.
That doesn't seem right.
No, it doesn't seem right. Basalt is a really porous stone, isn't it? Or am I thinking of something different?
No, I think it is a very porous stone.
That's like lava rock, right? It's all scratchy when you rub it on your palm.
I believe so.
And you can break it up almost like charcoal.
That's
I'm
pumice.
not a geologist.
Might be one of the, yeah.
I might be thinking of pumice.
All right. Pop open the wiki. It is magma safe. Man, they don't list the weight in the wiki. Come on.
I did not think to check if things are magma safe for building over this. Good thing we're going with obsidian.
I know. that wasn't the thing I was thinking about when I was worried if you were gonna tank the fort early.
I was thinking we could just do wood to fill out the rest of it if we don't have enough obsidian.
It'll literally catch fire. Oh no, did the lava crabs show up? Nope. We just built everything out of a flammable material.
Miner's not busy. Let's give him a big task. This can be a giant tavern.
This guy is waiting to yell at the manager. He's just sitting there by his bed.
Yeah, while he sleeps.
feels vengeful. He was very vengeful.
Who did we assign as the, oh, there's so many names. Blacksmith. Gods. He's moved on.
He felt euphoric due to inebriation.
He was in an argument with someone. Maybe that's why he went there. Because I think we assigned the expedition leader as the bookkeeper, broker, or whatever.
I do see a whole bunch of people who seem to be unhappy about seeing corpses. You may want to get a corpse stockpile set
if
up.
Someone was. Oh, yeah, this is an all stockpile. Probably bring them there. Okay. It's a nice piece of flat land. It's a decent size. A little out of the way.
Yeah, we'll just call it Corpse Bluff.
What kind of fruit is that on the ground?
Yeah.
Avocado. Yeah.
Welcome to Whip Mines. Don't eat the guacamole.
It's a lot of blood.
Oh yeah, you might need to set the dormitory to be the new meeting place.
Yeah, we're going to break down the wagon. Actually, your miner's already working on this. We'll give him a minute to knock that out. Although we don't have tables and chairs built up yet. You are correct. That is a temporary inn and tavern. I think we need to do a meeting place as well, right?
Yeah. Yes. Well, because you took away the cart. If you don't specify a new meeting area, I think we'll all wander around. Probably want them to idle inside your fort somewhere. The dormitory may be one automatically. Is the name of the dormitory the Mountainous Dummy?
Yeah. No, that's the shoot, what do they call that? Oh, the Inn and Tavern.
That is a great tavern name.
Okay, this is set up. We need to bring stuff here. Oh, we just missed it.
Are they packing up?
They've embarked on their journey.
Okay.
Oh, well. We didn't want your stuff anyway. Not like we need extra drinks for winter when we have 0. What's going on? I think we need a bigger plant gathering zone.
Or just do a plant gather task. Yeah, I guess I don't know if you can make avocado wine.
Plant gather task would not gather the fruit from the floor, which is what I'm concerned about. Since there's all this stuff just ripe for the picking, sitting down right outside our base.
Ripe for the picking up.
Right. The gathering.
Both.
You're a both.
Oh, we've reached that time of night, huh?
I want to oops it and assign this water. Someone drowned for an avocado. I mean, yes, we are at that time of night. That would be these ones. That would be the one that sends them to this. Okay. Hopefully that's enough. If not, there's plenty more. How are we doing up here? What we got going? Lots of beds. One wheelbarrow. We do have barrels ready. Still no one doing the engraving. Oh. I think that, yeah, that's why. Hey, our buddy Dumas there got us from the grave.
See, I told you.
We had it set to only selected can do it, and no one is selected as a stonecutter.
I don't know. I don't know about this we. I feel like we can check the tape. I'm pretty sure I said that earlier.
Did you?
Yes.
It's okay. I never listened to you anyway.
I know. I'm used to it.
Unless you say something interesting and believable.
That doesn't mean true.
Oh, it usually isn't. Oh, we've got more animals we gotta pen up. Otherwise they'll die of hunger.
Yeah, only if they're inside. If they're outside, they usually figure out how to eat grass by themselves.
If they're brought in as pets, though, they typically follow the person around. Which means
so
they hang out. Yeah.
Inside. Yeah. Oh, somebody brought a bunny with a name. That is a sad story waiting to be written.
Shall we investigate?
I mean, I'm just saying that bunny's not gonna live long, I'm sure. Right there.
Awful. Owned by Edim.
Cool.
What would
A weaponsmith with a rabbit.
He's got to practice his knives out on something, right? He was annoyed, caught out in the rain. Okay, rabbit.
Yeah, you're a rabbit. Like, you're gonna be in the rain sometimes.
Oh, we got the door. I'm just gonna lock that door now, because I'm tired of having to check this for eggs. I'm sure I've missed it again. Okay, still waiting on the farmer's workshop to be built so we can make our cloth. Have someone working there finally. We do have one of the slabs engraved.
Check the still, too.
Sure. We'll get that slab down now. Maybe not. It should say engraved memorial of so-and-so if it was done. Still. Plants do we have set up for that?
Well, I think it treats fruits and plants differently.
What am I looking for? Orders. Standing orders. Kitchen. So it would use the barley.
Custard
If that's
apples.
a fruit or a plant. Oh, that's a custard. No, that's a custard apple. That would be considered a fruit, I think. long grass would be a plant. Pigtails we don't want to brew, we want to turn it into fabric. Helmets, I think, are considered a plant, right?
Yeah, they're
Not a
mushrooms.
fruit.
Oh,
In that
sorry.
case,
Yeah, they're a plant,
not a fruit.
Right.
Let's get that fixed. Running out of seeds. It's eating all our seeds. Yeah, like 50 some plump helmet seeds to start out with. Are they filling the barrels with plump helmets, maybe?
The seeds shouldn't go anywhere. The seeds could go into bags and then get the bags in a barrel.
But the seeds can be turned into plump helmets, and the plump helmets would possibly be binned or barreled up instead of being brewed or eaten and turned into seeds.
Concerned that we may just be running into that farming change where returns are a lot less higher up.
Me too. I don't see any in barrels. What those goblins doing? Did we check what we got the last time? Yeah.
Yep. Pair of socks.
That's right. The pair of socks. We'll get another one. Everyone's probably got holes.
Send out some of those angry people.
Guess we could try setting them up as military. Can we tell from here who that is? Yeah. Oh, the expedition leader.
No, well, don't send him.
We could spare a weaponsmith. We've got 3 legendary ones. He's got 2 lovers. Are they with us? Sister is. No. Oh, that's the one with the pet. What's his name? Of course not. That. What? Oh, he's not. Oh, yeah. Got a resort. Never mind. How do you pronounce an E with, was that an umlaut over top the double dot?
Good question.
Call him Edem for now.
Yeah, I was curious about that. It's not the umlaut. It's the diaeresis. The 2 dots. It signifies that the underlying E is pronounced as like an E in bet, or the open E.
Or Edem. Well, we got 2 migrants. Unless they're currently coming in still. I think it only counts them as they walk onto the map.
Yep, they're just walking in now.
We just dropped one. Maybe that was our warrior going out. Nope, we got another battle going on.
I saw expedition leader in there.
Expedition leader. Knocked over, it tumbles backwards. I hope that's not into the lava. No, okay. I think that's the end of where we see him.
Yeah. You could zoom to him, I think.
Yep.
You should maybe turn off gather plants for him.
It's a good idea. He's installing the colony hive, so we just picked up a hive of bees.
Oh, nice.
Or she.
You might want to turn off food.
Off food. Oh, because we do have that on Fine Meals Forever.
Yeah. Did you notice how many meals you have there?
Holy cow. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why we don't have any drinks going. Or at least one of the reasons.
Oh, there's those melons. Oh, there's the limes.
You guys better get eating. Hopefully elves come. Trade it all out. No. Only Adim left. He's not a tactician or an ambusher. Adim. We might be at war with the goblins pretty soon. I thought Olin was going out, but he was too busy fighting the giant thrips.
I think they both went, didn't they?
No.
Oh, no, he's still on the map.
Yeah, see, over here, it shows who's out.
Yep. He's like, don't worry, I'll catch up.
He's got a chance. It's only 40 goblins there. Maybe he's sneaky.
Sure. I mean, we kind of know that he's not, right? Uh-oh.
What?
Interrupt stockpile due to something.
Too late. Gone now. Not popping back up, so it's not interrupted.
Will the food just drop down to a more
Interrupted
normal level?
By thrips. Is that because we just made a bunch of drinks? Individual avocados?
Well, I don't think you can brew the avocados. Who knows?
Oh. Ghostly woodcutter. Jeez. Okay, we do have 2 that are done.
Your population went down 1 more too.
Maybe the other guy joined him?
I don't know.
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
he did.
Good. Hopefully he catches up in time.
He just about broke even on that dwarf count. Those migrants.
As long as we got a steady flow coming in. Slab. One. There's the other. Still getting mined out. I think we need... Do we have anyone who's not busy doing much? Administrator. Must be one of the new guys. Be a better bookkeeper? Yeah. No. He's already a talented one. No. Jeez. Too worried about the manager.
Yeah.
Just heard Discord beep and I can't tab over to it.
It was me. Don't worry about it.
Well, probably starting to get to a good stopping point soon. Should we wait until the two come back and then call it a night?
That sounds good. If they come back. Oop,
Oh,
population just
there
kicked.
we go. Here we go. They're both there.
That's kind of amazing.
No spoils report.
Do you think they just went out camping and then came back? They're like, I'm not doing that. Are you crazy?
Uh-oh. They were spotted, but we're not at war yet.
Outmatched the goblin.
That's good.
Ooh, but then he ambushed the dwarf. He fought.
Dwarf escaped. It's ambushed. And we won. We struck him down. That must be why we're not at war. Because they don't know. Was it the same goblin both times?
Eagle.
No. Two different goblins.
Yeah. Well, we'll be at war soon.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's not a problem for me yet.
Thanks. Oh, three enraged dwarves. We're doing great.
You got this.
Yeah.
You're set up.
Just a couple of ghosts.
Yeah, but the slabs are coming down. Those ghosts should go away. All right. Next week, Dragoon's in the hot seat. You get the potato. Good luck.
Thanks. Might need it. Oh, we got drinks going up. I think with a little bit of alcohol, things may smooth out.
Yeah, seeds are going up too, which means they're using the plump helmets for their drinks. Floor's going in, so you'll be able to make armor and weapons pretty soon. Just
I don't think we've even struck meltable material yet.
Oh yeah, there's lots of tetrahedrite. That does copper, if I remember correctly.
No, that's
silver nuggets. Get some silver warhammers going.
tetrahedrite is something else, I think. It doesn't matter.
What is that up top?
I think copper is copper.
Oh, that's tetrahedrite.
Is... Oh no, tetrahedrite is copper. Copper and silver, that's what I was thinking of. There's a chance for it to refine into one of those two.
There you go. One ghost is put to rest. Call it a night here.
And another death.
Yeah. No, that's not death. That's a ghost being put to rest warning.
Oh, got it.
All right. Well, thanks for coming out, everybody.
Yeah, thanks so much for watching.
Have a good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.